Okay, Delvin Cam loading, Delvin Cam rolling. Let's go to Mikey. He did a video on the Luke Paul talk radicalization question plus censorship.
Yeah, I was just going to comment on this whole fiasco that Luke and Paul talk have been talking about, really as it relates to whatever the fuck happened with Melky, the Melky radicalization question. But really it's a bigger question of, who's responsible for, quote, dangerous ideas, and should dangerous ideas be put out there, or should people be protected against dangerous ideas? Should censorship be involved, etc.? I made a video about this already that Luke actually played on his show. It was my criticisms of the Luke Ford show. And Paul Talk actually watched that and commented on it. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of in the gray area in the middle where Luke made the point, if somebody sees Mike Enoch, for example, and takes those ideas to heart, they were set up to go on a dangerous path to begin with. And yes, I do agree with that. But at the same time, I don't think that gives you carte blanche. And I'm not talking about Luke Ford specifically here, I'm just talking about society as a whole. I don't think that means we should create an environment where we let entities that want to and do radicalize people, say ISIS, say the Aryan Brotherhood, or Nazi-affiliated groups. I don't think we should encourage people to...
I just don't know anyone who take as much pains as I do to try to keep this show on a high moral level with a very detailed code of conduct. There are all sorts of people who I do not invite back onto this show because I consider their behavior toxic. People who are just filled with bitterness, rage, anger, resentment, people who are dishonest in the way they conduct themselves, I don't invite back to the show. So I'm trying to do everything I can to keep the show on a high level, so I'm a little bit mystified by Paul's criticism.
Watch such radicalizing materials, because after all, if people become radicalized, well, it's on them. I mean, it is, but I don't think we should foster an environment that encourages or enables that type of radicalization.